Alright, so to those that have been following me for the drift truck build, sorry this isn't a truck update. I've been fighting with my daily for like 2 weeks, hunting down a problem which I had fixed. Come to find out it was a spare, it was a bad part that I got and put in. So once I replaced that part, I still was tracing down other things that I thought was a problem. Ended up being I need to replace the fuel pump again on this. So this is going to be a quick video, hopefully quick, because it's about to rain, of how to change out the fuel pump in the Del Sol for starters. Sorry that my car's ripped apart. I'm doing some carbon fiber things to it. For starters, you're going to need to take out the entire center console because you might be able to squeeze out this back one, but you definitely got to take out the back one, take off this back wall, and then take out the cubbies. So I'm going to go ahead. No, Breezy, back up, baby. Back up. I'm going to go ahead and take this out for sure, and I'll show you where to go from there. So to take this one out, if I can wiggle it out without taking off the front, there is a screw here and a screw here on this side, and then you lift it up and pull back. So I'm going to try to do that. Alright, so I was able to get that off with just that. Now for this one, it makes it easier if you roll down the back window. Where are my keys? Sorry, the car's kind of a mess because everything's ripped apart. So roll down the back window. Alright. There's one of the decals I made. It says, if you can see this, something's broken. Now, pull up from the bottom. Might have to pop a couple of those. Pull up from the bottom. And there we go. You can now access the fuel. Well, it decided it didn't want to start pouring rain on me, so I had to pause. We'll finish this up in a second. Alright, so this one is a 17 millimeter, and those are 10 millimeters. I'm going to start with my return line. Output. There's 2 crush washers. Make sure you don't drop those. Tuck those to the side. Alright, and there is my pump that was giving me problems. As you can see, it looks like it's bluing, so I think it might have been overheating. That's what you get for buying cheap parts. That one cost me $8. Alright,
so since I did mine last time, there's some parts on here that you might not find on yours. I have this hose clamp. I'm going to loosen that. Gotta remove that. So there's
So, old pump is off. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there. This new pump, it's a little bit of an off-brand. I got it on eBay. It's Chemso Fuel Systems 10910. I know it's off-brand. I could have went Walbro or whatever, but it had 118 positive 5-star reviews on eBay. A couple negatives, but it was dumb stuff like it didn't work for my car, so it was people that didn't know what they were, buying or whatever. But this one, some of the reviews I saw was that this was running turbo builds with 550cc injectors. So I figured for a daily, it'll do fine. You're going to put that back in there. Put the clip back in. Alright. I might actually have to shorten this a tiny bit. It's got a razor blade, and I'm going to take off, start with like a 1/4 inch. Just see if it'll tuck up in there now.
Alright, so I pulled out the new rubber thing, and I noticed that the strainer on this one had to be on first because it covers up the strainer lock. So then I'm going to go ahead and tuck that in, and then tuck this in. Wow. She's pretty tight. So I'm going to have to go ahead and work this in. There we go. Make sure the strainer's seated still.
Strainer seated. That's seated. Alright, so it looks like they included 2 zip ties. I'm going to use these because I assume these are like gas compatible zip ties, so I don't have to use my little clamp again. Go ahead, zip tie this on. Right there. Going to zip tie it on above the hanger for the return line. Oh shit, don't drop it. Alright, so that's zip tied. Now don't forget to move your supply line back. Clamp it tight. Double check your connections. Make sure that's tight. Clip your zip ties. And now she's ready to go back in. Make sure the rubber boot stays seated. Alright, then we're going to put our return line back on. Secure that. Drop your first crush washer. Drop your fuel line. Drop the second one with the crush washer on it. Hit it with a nugga nugga. Now we're ready to put on the positive wire and start her up. So you know what? Let's do this in one motion. You hear that monster priming? She's starting up, so I'll let her warm up and then take her for a couple runs, see how she acts. Hopefully that solves my problem. Then just do the reverse order to put the panels back on and you're good. Thanks for watching, and if it helped or you like the car, feel free to subscribe. Alright, so this is with the new fuel pump on. And that's a cop, so I ain't going to do nothing. Put the camera down. This road. You can turn off the camera. Alright, so new fuel pump's in. We've been driving a little bit. Looks like she's holding up for a $30 fuel pump. Alright, so I think I got my car back. Cool.